All the world's a stage, and all the men and women only players. William Shakespeare.
Year 1. Details are fuzzy. Year 2. Same as Year 1, really. Year 3. Awake, aware, curious, tireless, infinite.
Meanwhile, I am very small. The tree was very large. The tree is gone. Tree broke. Tree broke, tree broke, tree broke, tree broke.
When is she going to shut up about that?
Year 4. Largely unconscious.
Imaginary friend auditions today.
My grandpa Al died when I was 5.
Grandpa Al died when I was 5.
Even before reading Edgar Cayce, I had remembered my imaginary friend was really one person, a man, who told me stories about the 2 imaginary friends my parents knew about. My mother told me she would replace me with another little girl. Can you imagine her father, my grandfather, hearing that? The man told me stories and said I couldn't tell my parents his name, it would only upset them. When I understood the stories, I remembered who had told them and why.
Witchernock had dozens of children. She made them sleep on the ceiling like bats, so she could just grab one whenever she wanted.
The dynamics of death in a loving family is akin to a successful stage play, that is, thrown into disarray after the loss of one of its stars. The supporting cast flounders around over the need for script changes. Dealing with this huge hole in the story left by the departed affects the future roles of the remaining players. There is a dichotomy here, because when souls are in the spirit world preparing for a new life, they laugh about being in rehearsals for their next big stage play on earth. They know all the roles are temporary. Michael Newton, Ph.D. Edgar Cayce was born on a farm in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, in 1877, and his psychic abilities began to appear as early as his childhood. He was able to see and talk to his late grandfather's spirit on a farm in Hopkinsville, and often played with imaginary friends whom he said were spirits on the other side. His psychic abilities began to appear. He also displayed an uncanny ability to memorize the pages of a book and talk to his late grandfather's spirit. These gifts labeled the young imaginary friends, but all Cayce really wanted was to help others, especially children.